Hey guys, how is it going? It's your boy Gazza9919 here, and today what we're going to be doing is taking a closer look at my new BMW 320i E46. So this one is a 2002 2.2 litre petrol. I am afraid to say that it is automatic, but nevertheless it still drives amazing, and the exhaust tone with it being petrol is just, it's on point. It's the 6-cylinder as well, with it being the 2.2 litre, so therefore it obviously it's got a bit more grunt about it, and it's got a bit more get up and go. Pack in a almighty 168 brake horsepower. Yes, I know in this day and age that's not a lot of horsepower, but for me, I'm happy with that. Now, one of the things about this which is really annoying is somebody's installed some LEDs. One side is in, the other side the clip is broke, and I've had to just have the bulb placed in. It's probably not safe, I know, but it's just, yeah, I've got to get it fixed properly. It would have been so much easier if they just kept the OEM lights. I don't get why people have got to be fancy, because it makes things so much awkward for future owners. But then again, I guess when people do stuff to cars, they don't have anyone else in mind. They just think they're going to have this car forever, and 9 times out of 10 it's not always the case. Apart from that though, I mean, the engine bay for the most part is relatively clean. I have got a rocker cover gasket leak at the minute, which if you see there is a bit of oil going down there. I've got to be careful with that. I can't go on drives for too long, otherwise I'll run the risk of the car catching a light, because that is right where the catalytic converter is, and the oil's dropping on that, and oil and heat don't go together very well. Inside, you know, it's quite nice. We've got the full leather interior inside. You know, it's a bit worn, but it's a 20-year-old BMW. What do you expect? I like how it's got the silver trim. I know many people do like the oak finish, but I much prefer this sort of silver trim. Obviously it's plastic, it's not the aluminium trim. And also, something I haven't had in a car before is a cassette player, which really adds to the novelty of it. There is a CD player, but it is in the boot, the 6 CD changer, and obviously you can go through CDs from here. It's quite kind of cool. It's got all your little compartments and stuff like that. You've got a bit of storage there. You've got your ashtray there, which nobody uses ashtrays now. And then you got your standard compartment down here. And I must say, the thing I do love about these cars is the hidden little features. I mean, no other car that I know has BMW certified tweezers to pull the fuses out. And also, it doesn't work, but just here you've got your very own BMW torch. It doesn't work, but it's still pretty cool, I can't lie. Now, I have had to do a few things to this car not long after I've got it, and I've recorded a bit, but I haven't gone too mad on it. But I'm just going to list the things just in case I haven't recorded it, because I just wanted to get it done, just wanted to get the car to a somewhat drivable state. So obviously, if you recall, when I first got the car, the spring snapped. I've got all 4 springs changed. I've changed the rear and the front drop links. It's had an air filter change, oil and filter change as well. So we've just done a bit of service in there and a bit of like mandatory maintenance that needed doing. Future plans really are to rebuild the coolant system. We're going to be rebuilding the Vanos at some point, but that's going to be in a while. I think I'm going to prioritize the coolant system first. At the moment, in a few days, it's going to be going to the mechanic I usually use to sort a few bits and bobs out. I know I could probably do a few of the bits, but I'd prefer to leave the professional to it, to be fair, because I need the rocker cover gasket doing. One of the rear brake pipes is on its way out, that needs changing, and I think it's one of those awkward ones that goes over the fuel tank. And then on top of that, I've just asked if he could sort the handbrake out as well. But yeah, it's not got a lot of miles on, 106,000 miles on the clock. That's after me doing about 500 miles driving it. It was on 105 when I got it. But yeah, it's a decent little all-round car, to be fair. I got it off Sloth Garage, link in the description if I remember, hopefully I remember, and he gave it me for a rather nice £800. I am well aware that the car is probably worth a tad more than that, but he did look after me and gave me it for a bit of a cheaper price. I think because he knew it was going to be looked after and it was going to get the money put into it. Future plans with this, I don't know yet. I keep saying I'm not sure about mods. To be fair, I just want to hammer down on the maintenance side of things, like throw as much money at that as I can, and then maybe think of modding in the future. You know, I mean, some tints would probably look quite nice on this. Then maybe some refurbed wheels, like powder coated in black or something. I don't know, but like I said, for the most part it's not really my main priority trying to get this modded. I just want to get it a lot more functioning than what it is. There is a good bit to do, as any of you might know, when you're buying one of these cars. Like, the engine itself is a really good engine, but it's just everything around it that tends to fail, and especially after the 100k mark, which is where I am now. So we've got to be very delicate with it, very careful. I can't have too much fun in it, otherwise I'm going to break something. But that is it for a closer look at my BMW 320i E46. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe even hit that bell icon for notifications on future uploads. Until the next time, peace.